I like how he ducks and runs before he even hears anything. Alright, go use the contraption in the middle.
First, I'm closing the door. This is a weird form of musical chair. Music box.
The chair fell down.
The kidnapper sat on her knees with her hands tied behind her back. She felt her hands being lifted and her body followed. Her shoulders gave way to the weight of her own body and cracked loudly. The suspended woman cried hysterically as the man contemplated their next step. I don't want to lick it.
And that dyslexic reading came to you from Nova and Dreadplay.
Now there's going to be a monster out there, I bet.
Throw the weight at
Only one way to find out.
Hit him with a
I have
hammer.
almost no oil.
Well, if you hadn't left Mr. Clipperbottom behind, you'd have him. There you go. They can bust through solid metal doors. With that rickety old broom, they'll be terrified.
I am Harry Potter.
Oh, I didn't know you were the boy who lived Nova. I should have known.
Go poke that dead guy with your broom.
Out of here.
Throw your broom and run.
Ugh. I'm not liking that.
It's a good sign.
Wawas.
The fish just wants more. Go find more meat.
Was there something else? You seem to have found all the ore pieces used in the transept. Go to the choir and find the rest.
Where'd my boxes go?
Nice.
Look at the box. This is a magical box.
You're a good boy, Dad. And I appreciate your company.
Okay, what?
But I believe you have more important things to take care of.
What a twist.
Pump, 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 pump.
Alright, better go down the other room.
You should hurry, Daniel. No time for sitting around.
Listen to your BFF. He knows what he's talking about.
I'm not sitting, I'm leaning. There's a difference. At least I'm not hating.
Like the
You're a
box.
good boy, Dad. And I appreciate your company. But
Look how violently he closed that door.
More health.
Gotta
that's
show the
good.
doors who are boss.
Alright. Just the microphone.
Get into good blowjob position.
Where taunts me from the other side. I trust him with my true reason for my efforts, and he still insists on me releasing Agrippa. How enlightened the man can show such a lack of compassion and a seat of power disgusts me. Can't bring myself to part from Agrippa. He is, and has been for centuries, my only link to the world beyond. Ware claims he tries his best to release me from my banishment, but that he needs me to give him Agrippa first, so he too can help. He could guarantee success. I would happily oblige, but how I am to part from him, and my return might be denied. I know what they are capable of. I have seen it in their deception. Optimism is most hopeless feeling, but I must retain it. I shall prepare for his release. To release Agrippa without killing him, Ware told me to feed him a tonic made from paralyzers, vitae, and temperature, whatever you those. Temperature. You never had temperature? It's what they make hams out of.
I'm all about
Oh,
temperature.
Jesus.
The poisonous fungi should work with as a like the microphone. The poisonous fungi should work as a paralyzer if I can find the internal glands from a large specimen. The choir seems to be a fertile ground for this sort of rate. I should be able to extract its contents with the proper tools. The vita could be extracted from my usual from any agonized human's victim's blood.
Yeah, you already got that.
Yeah. I just need large amounts to distill it properly. Remember to collect this during the next torture session. Note to self on my iPhone now. Hold on, I actually better put that on my iPhone. Collect blood
Blood from
from next torture victim. Okay, that's updated. Temperature, on the other hand, will prove to be more difficult. I don't think it exists in this world. Simply writing the word with these letters looks wrong. I believe it's proprietary of the secretion in the water-dwelling Kernek. I will have to address Ware with this, as he will have to supply me with a host. A properly prepared well should suffice to contain it.
You got a bone out of that.
Yep.
Yep, there you go. So, thanks to me helping Nova, he already has 2 of the 3 ingredients.
In court, the Order of the Black Eagle spew their politics at each other while I sit quietly in place, willfully forgotten. Once in a while, someone will notice me and lose themselves in a silent cower before regaining their senses. They all know who I am, the one and the same Alexander who helped their fathers and grandfathers to found this great order. I've seen them take their fathers' places. They grew too old and passed away, while I remained the same, aged not by time, but by anguish.
And Nova would know all about anguish. At least he will in the choir.
I hate you.
You know that there's always a good place in a horror game when it's called the choir.
You go there and it's just actually a choir. And they're like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Maybe singing the Harry Potter rendition of Toil, Toil, and Trouble.
Shut up out there.
They're hungry. Give them some food. You fed all your meat to a fish.
I know. Alright. My neck's hurting.
Yeah. Giving a solid BJ to a microphone for an hour would do that to your neck.
So still enjoying the show, kitty?
That way in the first place.
Alright, now entering the choir.
At least I don't need light for this part. Ah, this is a lovely choir boy's bed.
Oh, sweet Tinder. Alright, use the altar.
The man had secured the principal. The ritual began. I really hate the environmentals in this game.
That's why it's so good.
Door fail.
There's a lot of door fails in here. I just stopped pointing them out.
Ow!
August 1839. The Blood Lords are failing. The shadow beckons, and its cry disarms my actions.
Whoa!
No time to spare. You have to kill another. Alexander produces a knife. He wants me to cut the flesh. Do it. Save yourself. He is a murderer, Daniel. He is evil. A cold-blooded killer. Alexander, you must let me be. I have to concentrate. Take the man, cut the lines, cut the flesh, watch the blood spill, let it come. Please, I didn't do anything.
Ooh.
Take the man, cut the lines, take the man,
Cut the lines! He's man, guys. Hush, hush. Now you sleep.
I would have rather done the painting part.
well. One life for another. You hear me, guardian of the all? I did all this for you. Now, once more, withdraw your shadow from my domain.
Alright, so in case there was any doubt, yes, Daniel did just murder someone.
And the
And
door
he's murdered a
opened.
lot of people at this point.
I don't trust people named Daniel. I figured you would.
I can feel it. We must act swiftly. I will do whatever it takes.
I'm in. Alright. I gotta do a weeping room, so I will leave you with the enticements of Meekway.
One man boy band.
Maybe if you didn't change your name so much, we wouldn't get so confused.